Hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to talk about recognition. Now, I want you to ask wherever you're in personal, professional, your own business, etc. And how important is it that recognition for yourself? What does it mean to you? If you're working in an environment, if a small appreciation lifts up your day, a small thank you lifts up your day, a small well done takes you a lot in a different direction in a positive way, and whichever day you're at. And then, yet we ignore the small, simple things, how we can motivate. See, most of the time we understand motivating is only related to the money or pay rates or promotion, etc. But there are many things that you could do on a day in and day out which could lift up your team spirit, including your spirit, high when things are not going the way it should go. And some of the recognition things that I would like to share or discuss today, which could help you to put that in place without further ado, for you to see your team morale high and keep themselves and highly motivated all the time for you to get a desired results. Now, when we're recognizing, we need to understand a simple logic we all know most of the time that we should praise in public, discipline in private. That's a simple fundamental rules that any leader must follow, or any person who is leading a team member of 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever it is. Now, many people think that other way around, disciplining them in a public, you basically demoralizing that person and humiliating that person in front of many people. And sometimes people think that that's the best way to get a discipline in the team. That's very wrong if you're doing that, and you should stop doing that. And always follow praise in public, discipline in private. And there are times that we are working with the people, mistakes are bound to happen. So you need to address the concern, not the person. So when you address the concern, people, you make them understand why you are, disciplining, and so on and so forth. So I'll take subject in a different perspective. So let's talk about only recognition. So it's very important on for what are you giving recognition to the particular person. Is that a specific act what he has done? It could be like, okay, for example, I could tell you that, working in a hotel, a room attendant find, say, a gold chain on a departure room, and he returned to the lost and found, whereas the guest came back and picked it up after inquiring the hotel, and that's a pure effect of the integrity of that person. So that is some examples you can, explain the entire situation, why he is being praised or why he is being recognized with the entire story, you could say. And there are times it's a team effort. Maybe it's not the individual person. Maybe it could be again referring to the hotels where the ratings of that particular month reached to a certain numbers, which is beyond the set limits, and that is a team effort. So you should be encouraging the entire team who participated. There are some negative comments, but then you don't. That's not the time that you discuss about the negative comments. Now there is a place that you could discuss. But then when you're talking about the positive things, try to inculcate and try to get the information as much as you have seen. If it is a team effort which contributed that particular success and then particular recognition you need to do, you have to be, specifically telling the names of that entire group of people who contributed that pretty much the results what you had accumulated. And then most important thing is, there are other things, the small things who is doing good can be, with the small gifts if you can. But otherwise, I'm not getting into the gifts part or salaries parts, promotions parts. But then on a daily basis, what could do is openly telling a thank you in a big meetings. If you received a positive comments or if you received positive comments from the colleagues of helping each other. Those are the things. And then any things that we could see of integrity issues or security issues, something or someone alerted so that we can be in a safe zone. There are many things that you could look at it, but then instantly telling the things, not like, okay, today you saw something and then okay, after 3 days I'm going to tell that person. So that moment to moment what you tell, and then on the spot recognition is something that very, very, very important. It's very effective. Saying thank you. So, if you're with a person, and just a hug, or it could be, the end of the day, for the entire thing, what they have done, saying different words of appreciation, not only with one-on-one, but then having a team together whenever you have a meetings. There are many ways that you can appreciate for the recognition. But at the end of the day, what is the message you're giving to the others is most important. And what is, you have to be honest, and there should not be any favoritism in your approach for entire team. So when you think about a team, you're a team leader, but the entire team belongs to you, or entire team works under that particular leader. So it's very important not to show any favoritism, and then people should learn that thing, irrespective of what. Sometimes do mistakes to happen, but then you don't punish that particular person for the person. You recognize the good things, and you address the concerns in a specific way, so that the team gets the message that, as a leader, you recognize when it is needed, you address the concerns when it is needed. So they will have a different approach, and they will have a different view on your leadership, on how you can, and then they will eventually start trusting you for the things what you do on a day in and day out. It's not once in a month that you just come and say thank you, but then as and when you see the interactions when you're training with people, that's the most important thing. So recognition is very important. On spot recognitions, don't wait for your yearly appraisals or yearly promotions or yearly salary raises. And a day in and day out, a small thank you can do a lot. A small hug can you do a lot. A firm handshake can do a lot. And with a big smile, and your leadership approach reflects the mood of your day. Just because you had a bad day didn't mean that you need to. Your team should not feel that you had a bad day on a previous day. It's end of the day for you. You are just their leader, irrespective of what kind of days you're going through. So you should not show your emotions, stress to your team members. Do leave your thoughts and comments on how recognition can help to build your teams, and what are the ways that if you're doing it something different, each and everything can be helpful for the others. With that note, I would like to leave you today. Stay tuned, stay blessed. See you in the next video. Thank you.